Hey friends, welcome back to Beyond Sunday. I'm Sochiat, and if you've been tuning in for a while, you know that we like to talk about various topics that go beyond the walls of the church and really help us to grow and look more like Jesus. And every week we have special guests that join us, and this week we have Drew Russell. What's up, brother?
What's up? How you doing?
Worship leader.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
worship extraordinaire.
Yep. It's me.
Yeah. Well, welcome here, man.
Yeah.
We're just
It's
glad
good.
to
I'm
have you.
excited to be here for
Yeah,
sure.
man. Today we're going to talk about I talked to you last week and
Yep.
I want to talk about solitude.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. I kind of want to hang out here by myself,
Yeah.
so if you could leave. That'd
The
be
whole
great.
episode you're sitting by yourself, just
Yeah.
solitude.
We're practicing it.
Yeah, practice it here. That's what we're doing. Um yeah, right away, man. When you hear the word solitude, what comes to mind? What's on your heart?
Yeah.
Like what is that for you?
Um, I value solitude, and because for me personally, it's the place where I actually connect with the Lord, where I hear His voice very clearly. And yeah, I think a lot of times with noise, especially in the world that we live in, there's a lot of noise and there's a lot of a lot of distractions. So solitude can be probably not the only place, but one of the one of the places that we can really connect with the Father and really
Hmm.
connect with the Lord. So for me personally, solitude is a high value.
Yeah, that's
So
good. Speaking about value, when was the first time that you experienced the value of solitude
hmm
and in your walk with God
sure.
and what did it reveal to you?
Sure. I think one of the first, I guess I can't say like the first time, but just being like practice in my life of going away and getting by myself with the Lord
Yeah.
has been, yeah, like a high value. I can't remember like the first time
Sure.
where I'm like, hey, like I've been by myself and I connected with the Lord and this was amazing. But at least for me personally, getting out in nature, getting
Yeah.
out in the wilderness, um, yeah, just drawing away from the distractions of the world and connecting with God is like such a high value. It's where I
Yeah.
hear the Lord. So, um, yeah, I guess it's just kind of
A
a
journey.
practice.
Yeah, a practice that
So yeah, like we're talking about the way. It's like it is a practice. It's a
mm,
discipline to get out and draw away from your
yeah.
responsibilities, the things that you have going on. So
Right. Right. And I asked the question the first time and yet as you're talking, I get it.
yeah,
I understand what you mean
yeah,
because the journey of solitude for me took a little bit of take it's still practice,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I remember dreading. Like I knew this is vulnerability here. I
yeah,
knew what isolation was,
yeah,
right? I
yeah,
knew what getting away from the noise
yep,
just to kind of isolate and just
yeah,
like be away
yeah,
to kind of get peace of mind a
yes,
little bit.
yep,
But there was something different about solitude. There is something. It's totally different.
yeah.
Solitude is totally different. Where
hmm
um, it's not actually you're not alone,
No.
right? And that's kind of the understanding that I
hmm
had to get to, and with other brothers and sisters in Christ that
Yep.
helped me. Like, hey, so Chia, in my solitude time, I had to remind myself, you're not alone.
Yeah.
It's not your day alone. It's your daytime. You're not
Yeah.
away with God. So
Yeah. I think there's isolation is different. I think isolation is unintentional, and I
yeah,
think solitude is a very intentional thing.
hmm
I think also solitude is a spirit led thing.
yeah,
Like a lot of the times when Jesus he drew away from the crowds or he drew away, he was led by the Spirit. Like when he went into the desert for 40 days, it says he was led by the Spirit
mm,
into the desert,
that's
and
good.
that's solitude.
Hmm.
And it's intentional. It's like intentional time with the Father, not just, hey, I'm by myself. And then you're like, well, what am I doing? Well,
Yeah,
it's no, that you have to be very intentional with your solitude. It's like I'm here to connect with God. I'm
right.
here to worship. I'm here to connect with the Word. This is what I'm here to do,
Hmm.
not just I'm by myself. And then I think a lot of times when you get in that isolation, that's when thoughts and the enemy can actually come at you when you're not intentional with
Yeah,
your solitude.
yeah,
So for me, it's like, okay, if I'm going to go be by myself, I am going to, hey, I'm going to connect with the Lord.
hmm
I'm not just going to like go out be by myself because that doesn't help anything.
no,
So,
no. Doesn't fill your cup.
doesn't fill my
You
cup.
don't get. You
No.
don't feel rest. You come out
Yep.
of it maybe more drained than
Yep.
what God wants for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the world is busy,
It is.
and people choose to be busy, or some people are just busy because they have no choice. Life life be lifing, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
and distractions and noise are loud.
Yeah.
How do you intentionally seek and create that space to be with God? Is it something that you add to, or you work around, or
Um,
maybe just give your thoughts?
yeah, I'll give my thoughts to that. I think, like I said, intentionality is super important. So it's like, this is the time that I'm going to go be with the Lord. And whether that is opening up my Bible and reading or that is worshiping, um, it's nice that I can like play an instrument and like, connect with the Lord that way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, connecting with the Spirit, like, um, speaking in tongues. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
that not everybody has that gift, but it's like I will pray in the Spirit, and yeah, just be very intentional with that. And those things build me up, where I can actually go out through my day. And usually, like, morning is a good time to do it, but a lot of people don't have time for that. But just being very like, oh, this is a time I'm going to spend with the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be like an hour or 2 hours. It can be
Yeah.
just like 15, half hour, 15 minutes to a half hour, just like, hey, I'm going to just turn off all the distractions, connect with the Lord, get his heart for me, my identity, get his heart for other people, and just be intentionally seeking him and without any other things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think the Lord calls us to that too.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, Jesus modeled it. It's not like we have an option of doing that. I think you have to do
Yeah.
it. If you want to follow Jesus, you have to connect with the Father. You
Mm-hmm.
actually have to connect to his heart
Yeah.
and be intentional with that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's good. And you said a lot of people don't have time for that, the
Yeah.
early in the morning thing.
Yeah.
But one of my mentors shared with me, he actually got it from Martin Luther,
Okay.
of like, man, if you, and this is not Luther's words, this is my
Mhm.
mentor's words, is
Yeah.
like, if you got to be somewhere at 5 a.m. and you're like, well, I already wake up that early,
Yeah.
wake up at 4.
Yeah. Yep.
It's that important.
Yeah.
If you got to be somewhere at 4,
Yeah.
wake up at 3.
Uh-huh.
And for busy people, it's like, what? I need my rest. Well, go to sleep earlier.
Yeah.
My mentor that I'm talking about goes to sleep by like 10 the latest every day,
Yeah.
and is up by 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
To make that time to be with God.
Mhm.
And I still struggle with that to this day.
Yeah. I think sometimes we get really comfortable
Yeah.
in our Christian walk. We get really comfortable. I mean, this whole world is designed, we are trying to design this world for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, yeah, I have to be somewhere at 7. Is Jesus ultimately worthy of your 5 a.m.?
Yeah.
That's one of my pastors said that to me too.
Yeah.
He's worthy of your 5.
Yeah.
He's worthy of your 5 a.m. And it's like, oh,
All right. Because you
that,
need time to shower. You need to get your coffee. You got
yep,
to,
yep. All right, I'm here, and just showing up present. It's like, all right, I'm here. I'm going to seek you. I'm going to do these
Mm-hmm.
things, and it's like just showing up for that. And I think, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
like you have to be intentional with it.
Yeah. How has practicing solitude shaped your identity, shaped your decisions, and the way you show up
For
for your
sure.
family and in community?
I think for me personally, how it's shaped me is I think a lot of times in Christian world or just in our life, we can get a lot of our identity by what we do
Mm-hmm.
and what we do for other people and what we're contributing to the world. And I think a lot of times in not isolation, solitude, what we do with the Lord is that that's when he actually speaks to us and like our identity, who we are as a son. And if we can operate out of that place and of identity of like, these are the things that the Lord has spoken over me. Like, I'm a son. I'm more than capable. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have to earn. I don't have to earn love from people. I can just receive it from the Father in this time. And it's kind of a very vulnerable place for me too, because it's like, this is the time where I share my heart with the Lord. This is the time where he shares his heart with me,
Mm-hmm.
and there's that intimacy. And like from that place is like, okay, no matter what happens or what I do in this world, it's like I have that place with him.
Mm-hmm.
I have that connection with him. So it's like, yeah, it's ultimately like the place that shapes me the most, I
Yeah.
guess, in how I do ministry, how I do life, how I'm a father, how I'm a husband.
Yeah.
It's like all, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's beautiful.
yeah.
It's simply your identity is shaped in that time.
Yeah.
You come out of that confident in whose you are,
Yeah, exactly.
who he says you are,
Yeah.
and that enough shapes how you enter into the world.
Yes.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Because we could be looking for some more like signs and wonders type,
Yeah.
answer. But no, that's a beautiful thing. Is like in that place with the Father, you get to just be His son, and in that place, He speaks identity to you, more like reminders, like you're my child.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, um, that's beautiful.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, and it's not the same for everyone
Right.
too. Like that time with the Lord in solitude, it's like it's not like, hey, everybody's journey is going to look the same.
Yeah.
There's tools that you can like we can give you as pastors to be like, hey, yeah, open the word and read the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, worship a little bit. But ultimately it's like it's your time with him.
Mm-hmm.
It's so special and it's intimate and it's not yeah, it you know.
Yeah, yeah, and a
So,
good thing. I'm glad you said that. Is like you get identity, but also because He is your Father, He cares for your thoughts and the things you're going through in this world. It's a
yeah.
beautiful place to bring your struggle. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful place to bring your challenges and the
Yeah.
things you need answers for.
Yeah.
Like I'm going through this at work. I
Mhm.
need a decision.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Like, help me,
Mhm.
guide me how to navigate this thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it could be scary sometimes too to enter into solitude because the
Yeah.
answers you get might not be what you want to hear. I've had friends who shared like
Yeah.
I went into that time with the Lord for something, and
Yeah.
what I came out with was exactly what I needed, but not what I wanted. you
Exactly.
know,
Yep.
but was the best for them in their journey of life.
Yeah. No,
You
it
know.
is definitely a place where you struggle with the Lord. It's the place that yeah, that you can ask the hard
Mm-hmm.
questions and yeah, live in the tension
Yeah.
of some of those things in your life that aren't easy.
Yeah.
And it's the place that you can actually pour out yourself and be like, hey, this is happening in my life. This is hard,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a safe place between me and God, where there's nobody else around
Mm-hmm.
to be like, hey, you should do that or
Yeah.
you should do this, and it's like, no, I'm actually listening to the Father and on these things.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't tell me what to do.
don't tell.
My Father in heaven already told me.
Exactly.
I say that often at
Uh,
the house when my kids or
yeah.
someone's like, "Hey, can you do it?" Like, don't tell me what to do.
I mean, in that too, it's like, okay, like you get a word from the Lord or you feel like you have something. And ultimately, the next step too is you talked about community last week.
Yeah.
It's like that's when you get to bring it into
Yeah.
community. It's like, hey, the Lord has been speaking to me personally
Mm-hmm.
about this in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what is it? What does it look? How can I bring this into community
Yeah.
and them speak into it
Yeah.
too?
And
And
join me in prayer about this.
yes,
The Lord gives you any words.
yep,
That's been alive and real in my life,
oh yeah,
where I've gotten a word in community from people who I haven't even shared anything with
yep,
in their quiet time
yep,
have come to me. Hey, so shit, spending time with the Lord, and He put you on my heart,
yeah,
and He said, and I'm like, that's exactly what I need
yeah,
right now. So it's the
exactly,
community aspect of our solitude helps us function in our community too.
exactly,
Yeah, for
exactly.
for someone who struggles to slow down or feels uncomfortable being alone,
Yeah.
what's one simple, maybe encouraging step that they can use to begin practicing the way of solitude?
Um, I think the most practical thing you can do is just put it in your calendar and put time for it,
Mm-hmm.
and um and then be intentional around that time. Make it like your most important thing you do
Mm-hmm.
in your day. It's like, I'm going to be by myself with the Lord.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw back from the world and have that be like the most important thing that you do in your day,
Yeah.
and have that be as a launching pad for everything else that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
um, I feel like when I look at the life of Jesus, I see that. I see that he drew away with the Father, and it was like the most important thing that he did. So, yeah, I think if you're struggling with it, it's like, okay, what can I cut out of my life
Mm-hmm.
that is maybe less important than spending time with him,
Mm-hmm.
and really actually being intentional with that. And yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes you got to prune away things to add things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cut off the things that are unfruitful
Yep.
for things you want to be fruitful in your life.
Yep.
Especially this most important part of our relationship with Jesus is spending time with God.
Yeah.
So that's good, man. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can sit here and talk. You're so cool, calm, and collected, brother. You can sit here like and practice solitude with you. That wouldn't make sense,
Yeah.
but appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yep.
And bless y'all. Hope this was encouraging to you and uh, find some time away. Find some time to be with the Father. Find solitude. And, it's an important part of our journey to look more like Jesus because he did that. He got away often. I hope this was encouraging to you, and we always look forward to being with you again. So we'll see you next time. Peace.